Well, hello everybody! Welcome back to the Mega Farm Survival Challenge. I am Hugz, and this is, of course, Farming Simulator 25. Today we have a bunch to do. We are going to be addressing some pretty big field concerns that we have, and we're also going to be dabbling a little bit in something new, and that is going to be cotton, but we will talk more about the cotton later on. First off, let's address some pretty serious field issues that we have right now. So I've just gone through and limed this field right here, but where are you? Right here, these guys, right in the middle of the screen. We've got some stones going on here. I don't like stones in my field, and my equipment certainly doesn't like it either. So I would like to figure out a way to get rid of the stones today, and in fact, if we take a look at our map, we could see we've got stones all over the place. A lot of them too. Look at that. And it's mostly concentrated in the areas where we merged these fields. So around the edge here, in the middle where the paths were, and definitely up here as well. Same thing. So along the sides, the middle, yeah, it's just littered with stones. I also do have to go through and finish liming this big field here. That's gonna be a big one right there. So I gotta pick up some more lime because we are running low, and I also think I wanna get the bigger spread width on our bredal right here, so that way we can cover more ground in one pass. So once we're done with that, I'm going to look into getting some new equipment that's gonna help us deal with A, the stones, and B, probably the weeds as well. I think it's time for us to get a new way to eliminate these weeds. So let's hop over to the shop, or actually we'll go to the lime station first. We'll buy some new lime, and then we'll go over to the shop, and we'll see what we could do about getting a little spread on this spreader.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, got myself a little bit of lime over by the farmer's market, and now we are here at Ye Olde Machine Shop to see the mechanic. One thing I didn't think about that I hope isn't going to impact things here is that when we modify this bredal, is it going to get rid of the lime? I sure hope not, because I just had to buy that stuff, and that would be a shame. But let's check it out here. Spreading unit. Yes, let's go. So this adds, what, another 6 meters? That's it? Doesn't go bigger than that? Oh man, I thought it went bigger. But still, that's a 30-meter spread. That's pretty decent, and it's only 8,000 bucks, so we may as well just get it. Thank you very much. Configuration has been changed. Yes, I understand. Please tell me. Yes, we still have our lime. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Well, now, what? Hold the phone, please. Give me that thing. Okay, now we can go back to our field. We'll be able to spread much further, and our liming job should go relatively fast. So I'm gonna go do some liming. Once the liming is complete, I have to go through and I have to cultivate our giant field, and then right after cultivation, I have to go through and seed it with the soybeans. I'm going to leave our relatively smaller field bare for now, because that is eventually going to be just cotton on that thing, and I don't want to put anything on it to interrupt that process. If it will interrupt it, I don't even know if it would, but we're just gonna play it safe. So all right, on to liming I go. Alright, well, our fields have been cultivated, the seeds have been sown of the soybeans on the other field, so we are ready. Now, to address the little problem in the room, and that is these guys right here, the stones. We gotta get rid of the stones. I'm pretty sure that these stones in particular are probably small enough that if we were to roll this field, we're not gonna have them anymore. If they get bigger though, that's when it becomes a bigger issue. So I kind of want to nip it in the butt now before it does. The only thing I'm worried about is how long it's going to take. I don't remember how big the rollers were, and if it's going to be something that's going to take forever, I may just skip it completely. But it's worth taking a look in the shop and just seeing what's available. So let's pop over there real quick and see if there is a roller that is going to meet our needs. All right, ye olde shop. Does anybody get tired of hearing me say ye olde shop? I hope not, because I say it a lot, don't I? But anyway, let's take a look. Mazny, Rolishny, Barlex, Spazoo.
What?
Yeah, I haven't gotten any better at saying that either. Okay, let's look in here. Now, I am really hoping that whatever roller we have available to us is not going to be some like wimpy 6-meter long steel drum that we're going to be rolling across the field. It's got to be big. It's got to be strong. It's got to be relatively fast. And it's got to be somewhere I can find it. Jeez, where is this thing? Here we go. Yield improvement. That's exactly what we're looking for. Rollers right here next to consumables. All right. What do we got here? We got the Event 45, 3 meters. Yeah, no thanks. How about this one? The Kerner, another 3-meter puny roller. Yeah, I don't think so. The Matador 610S, only 15 grand. That one goes up to 6 meters. Okay. Oh, now we're talking. The Vaterstad 12.3 meters. That's not bad. 12.3 meters, 46,500. What do we got over here though? The Brandt Land Roller. Oh, Land Roller. That's a really cool name. 591A. Okay. How big is this? 27.7 meters. What? That seems so big. How is this possibly that big? There's no way, right? It says 27.7 meters, so it must actually be that big. How fast does it go? 8 miles an hour. That's actually not bad at all. Wow, that's really not bad. Okay, it's got a cool name. Check. It's blue. Check. My favorite color. I may have to get this. It's $115,000. I feel like we'll be able to do our field like lightning quick with this thing. 275 horsepower. We definitely got that covered with big blue. How much is it to lease? Let's see. $58.65 to lease. The thing is with this guy, I feel like if it goes relatively quick, I could do this after every sow and get that extra bonus. So why wouldn't I do that? Well, you know what? Let's just get it, guys. Let's get 115,000. I'm pretty sure at the end of our sell cycle here for the year, we'll still have enough to get the cotton harvester. At least I hope so. If not, then that's on me. Okay, all right, let me check this thing out. This is ginormous. Holy cow. Look at this thing. Yeah, the amount of width and length on this is going to be incredible. Let's get it back to the farm. I am super excited and super curious to see how this is going to work. It's almost comical though. Like, how am I going to pull this thing with this tractor? This seems like this should not work, right? Or is that just me? Oh, you know what? It looks like it articulates a little bit there. Okay. I see what you're putting down, game. All right, well, let's get it back to the field and let's try it out, shall we? And let's run some people over too. Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, we are back. And I guess since this thing's so big, let's just get right to it, man. Let's go right onto the big field. Is this like so big that it's going to be too big? Is that what she said? No. Enough of that, Hugz.
That's what she said.
Okay, let's unfold this thing. Unfold? Hello? Am I not hitting it right? No, I am. Unfold. Come on, man. Or does it just take a really long time? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got some movement. Whoa, that is big. That's really big. Okay, how about driving? Can I drive? Oh, yeah, I can drive. Oh, yeah, man. I can drive. No problem whatsoever. All right, we did a little bit. Let me hop out here. Did I go over a section that has stones? Don't think I did, but I do see weeds growing there. We're going to have to address some weeds too. Okay, here's a little section that maybe we went over. I still see rocks. Yeah, I still see rocks here too. Crap. Is it not doing anything for our rock situation? I don't think it is, Sky. Or maybe it is. Hang on. All right, you know what? Let me go forward a little further, and I'm going to make sure that, okay, right there, rocks. We got to check that out after we roll over that. So, okay, yeah, it's getting rid of the rocks. Let's go, baby. All right, I'm gonna roll this whole field. After this, I think because we have a little bit of a weed issue here, maybe what I'll do is also pick up a weeder. We'll see. I'm gonna check those out too afterwards and see if they're not too expensive, because I do need to be a little thrifty and save some money here. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to afford our cotton harvester. All right, let's get it done. Let's do it. All right, guys, so our field is rolled. I actually started rolling this near field here too, but then I realized I don't need to roll that one because there's nothing on it yet. So I actually stopped like mid-roll and we'll take care of that once we finally have some cotton planted on there. But something has sort of popped up here that it kind of caught me off guard. That's the fact that our hay situation is getting pretty low right now. So I have the remainder of our hay in this forage wagon right here. Now this usually goes to our black sheep because they're the only ones without a meadow, but we are going to need to do a little bit of a refresh here and get some delicious fresh hay for everybody else. So I got to go and find my tedder. It's been so long since I used the tedder. Pretty sure I have it over here, don't I? Oh no, where is the tedder? Okay, there it is. Oh, okay, good. So yeah, we got to go through, we got to cut our grass, we are going to ted it. Of course, we are also going to windrow it, but then we're going to put our baler to use, and we're going to try out this whole mechanic where we bale it and we put it on the food spot for the sheep and the goat barns and see if it's actually just gonna like pull it out like it's supposed to. I don't know, I've never done this before. It'll be something pretty interesting to try. So let me hop in here and grab my mower, and we are gonna do a quick little mow sesh. All right, I think I got most of the hay. Now, how many bales did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. Okay, how many goat pens and sheep pens do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's like the perfect number. So let me go ahead and spit this guy out here. And yes, it does give us 2 additional bales. Beautiful. So that should be enough bales for what we're looking to do here. I just don't know how this is going to work. Well, you know what? I think I do kind of know how it's going to work, actually. Let me change my mind there. Let me load up to our trailer. I think if I only pick up 1 bale at a time, then I can manually unload the bales onto the feed points. At least I think. That's the plan for now. All right, we're gonna kind of test this out in this spot right here. So I've got 1 bale. We're in the unloading position. So I'm gonna try and get this turd. Okay, a little unwieldy to control this thing. Let's try that again, shall we? All right, there we go. We're into position now. So if I just plop that thing down right there. Let me get out here and take a look. How much is in this bale now? This was a full bale. It's still a full bale. Okay, how is this supposed to work? Am I doing this wrong? Let me check out this pen. Hang on. Well, I'm pretty sure it's one of these two pens, and I think it can fit 6,000 liters of hay in there. I think. Man, I don't know if this is going to work out or not, guys, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to strategically position bales at each of the feed points here, and then see, this has like a feed symbol. It doesn't have a bale symbol. That's what is really like worrying me right now. All right, let me just like position these around there. If it doesn't work out, we're going to basically lose like a lot of time on everything. It's not going to be good, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot at least. All right, that was the last one. So I have one bale strategically placed at each of the barns. The only exception is going to be this far barn over here that does not have a meadow. That one, I went ahead and I put 2 bales down in the feed spot. So I really hope this works. If it doesn't, then I'll know my comment section has let me down. But I have hope. I think pretty quickly we're going to find out if it will work. Pretty much by next month, I think. So yeah, we're going to leave that as is. Our next thing that we got to do here is going to be, oh baby, it's going to be selling soybeans. Yes, let's go. That's going to be in June. So we do have a couple months to go. I will see you guys in June, and I'll let you know if the bales work too. I actually forgot real quick, the weeder. I thought about this, guys. I'm going to forgo the weeder for now. What we're going to do is I'm just going to do some spraying with herbicide, and we'll have to deal with them that way. It's not optimal, but I feel like the money we would be spending on weeder right now would put us below the threshold where we're going to be able to afford the cotton machinery that we need. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off. I may be wrong on that. I may be completely wrong. I don't know. We'll see. But hey, it's better to be safe than sorry, in my opinion, because if I don't have the money to buy it and I've sold everything, there's no way for me to make more money unless I do contracts or something like that, which really don't want to get back to. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to hold off on weeding.
2,000 years later.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is June, and I'm just picking up. No. Don't hit the wool, Hug. Come on, people are watching. So it is June. I'm just doing a little bit of wool pickup here because we are full on our barns. But I am happy to report that it does seem that these bales are working. Now, this one hasn't been touched at all, but the barn right there that doesn't have any meadow, it does seem that those bales are being eaten from, and we can actually see that because where are they? Let's see, right here. Okay, yeah, their food is still full. I haven't added anything, just the bales on that feeding point, whatever it's called. So yeah, it does seem like it is working. I still haven't seen these guys eat out of it, but I'm assuming because they have meadow, they're just not touching it. So that's that. So I have to go through and pick up all of my wool, but then a very exciting moment comes for us, and that is selling our soybeans that we got from the last harvest last episode. This is going to be a big moment because we put a lot into getting that all sown as nice as we can, and we got a pretty good amount of soybeans. So if we take a look here, how many soybeans exactly do we have to sell? 51,032. That should be over $100,000 worth of soybeans if I did my math correctly. That's going to put us around 306,000, 307,000 or so. All we got to do after that is make another 185,000 to get our cotton machine. Oh boy. Okay, that is a lot of cheddar. Hopefully we can make it, but I'm going to drop off these bales and then we'll load up and sell some soybeans. Okay, we are all loaded up on soybeans. We can hold 19,600 liters in this, so it's going to be about 3 trips. Now let's take a look, see where we're going to sell this stuff at. Erlengrad right now is the best price, but it's only by like 20 bucks. So I don't really see that being anything that I want to do. Grain mill is actually, whoa, it's actually under right now. It looks like the farmer's market. Beautiful. I know, oh, we seem to have gotten ourselves mixed up in something there. I know exactly where the farmer's market is. We love that place. We go there all the time. So we're going to make 3 trips over there, sell our soybeans, and hopefully we get a nice little payday here. All right, guys, there we go. Last sale out of the way. We're at 313,000 big ones now. So we need quite a bit more, like 170 or so. Man, our goat milk is going to have to do some heavy lifting. I hope that will be enough. It's going to be that in our greenhouses pumping out their monthly profit that's going to have to carry us if we're going to get it. Now, for cotton, if we take a look at when we can plant and when we can do all cottony things, that is going to be in February. So we have until then, essentially, to make the money we need to make. Now, the only things we're going to sell between now are going to be goat milk and lettuce. So we'll see how it goes. That's a pretty long ways away, so we got a shot. Let's do it. As the months passed, there was never a shortage of things for me to do on the farm. There was always wool to be picked up and delivered over at the spinnery. There was tons of goat's milk that I picked up and brought over to our barn. And of course, there was a big soybean harvest that we had to accomplish as well. Once that was all completed, though, every step of the way, we got ourselves closer and closer to January when we could sell our goat's milk and finally find out if we were going to afford our cotton harvester. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to January. This is the month we're going to sell our goat milk, and we're going to see if we can make enough to buy our cotton harvester. This is a big month for us here. This is when I wanted to have that money. So there's been a lot that we accomplished. We did all our daily chores. There's been some good developments and some not so good developments, though. So let's start with the good stuff, at least. Our soybean harvest went great. Yeah, I actually started doing it with the swathing on, and I swapped it off like over here because I just don't want to deal with all that straw again. It is a good chunk of change, but it's just really like a pain in the butt. So we got ourselves 33,100 liters of soybeans. Such a round number, 33,100. That's pretty amazing right there. But let's go on to the not so good development, shall we? So our friends, the goats and the sheeps, yes, they have not been eating the bales. I don't know what I did wrong here, but they were just not consuming any of the food in bale form that I had here. So what I did was I ended up picking it all up and I put it over there in the bale storage. So the only ones that actually were eating it was this one right here. That's our black sheep. And I think it has something to do with the fact that this one has like this demarcated area for food, whereas all the other pens do not. So, I mean, to me, that's the only thing I can find that kind of makes sense there. So we are going to have to go back to doing it the old way and just picking up, you know, hay and putting it in here for these guys. Those guys over there, we can continue to do the bales for them. So I will do that because it was definitely much, much easier, but kind of a pain in the butt. I was really hoping that would work. And a lot of you guys were very enthusiastic when you were recommending that method to me. So I kind of like got my hopes up. Should have known better. Oh well. But we do have a bunch of goat's milk. I think I may have like one canister. Ooh, look at that. 2 canisters sitting in each of these pens. So I got to pick those up. I have a whole batch load stored over there. So that's also ready to sell. You know what? I don't think I want to use this tractor though. I'm going to switch to Big Blue because it's got a little bit more power and I have a feeling we are going to be carrying some hefty weight. So let me swap over real quick and I am going to go load up on some goat's milk. All right, guys, here's our first load of goat's milk. We've got more back at the farm, but this is like a full load right here. Oh, 125,270. We're at 467,560. We need 485. Oh man, is what we got left going to be enough? It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Oh man. Okay, I've got to go back. I've got to pick up the remainder of the milk, and we need to do one more sale. I really hope we get it. I really hope we get it. I don't want to have to wait until April to buy this thing. So cross your fingers, everybody. All right, here's the last load of goat's milk. What's the final tally? Let's go, baby. 517,301. We got enough. We got enough by like 30, almost 40,000, baby. Let's go. Okay. All right. Let me bring... You know what? Do I even need to bring... Yeah, I do need to bring this back. Okay, let me not get ahead of myself. I'm just excited. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to go drop this back off at the farm. We're going to buy that harvester, and we're going to drive it back. I cannot wait to see this thing. I've only been looking at it in a picture at a shop, so to actually see it up close in person, that is going to be like a magical experience. All right, our tractor has been dropped off, and here we are. Masny, Rollisny, Barlix, SP Zoo, Yielding Shop. Let's go, baby. Where's this cotton harvester? Give it to me. Case is on the case. Let's go, man. Okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Wheel brands? No. I'm not going to change nothing. Let's go. Give it to me. Whoa, why didn't I buy it? Buy it. There we go. All right, man. Let's go. 32 grand left in the bank. Big reveal. Oh, there it is. Whoa, we can barely see it. It's silhouetted. Oh, look at that. Very aggressive looking. Wow, yeah, these cotton tines or whatever these are here, they look super deadly. So cool, man. Okay, so how does this thing actually work? I guess it just sucks in the cotton there, and the cotton then travels up these like little tubes back into here, and then this kind of looks like a baler, I'm guessing. And it just compresses the cotton and shoots it out the back. So that's got to be how it works. What does this say? Module Express. What does that mean exactly? Module Express. All right, let me start this bad boy up. Let's give it a quick unfold. Oh, wow. Whoa. It's like a transformer. What is happening back here? What is happening? How do I get the back portion on? Lower. Okay, there's low. But how do I open the gate? That's what I want to open. I don't see a way to open that gate. Maybe if I just turn it on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, it's going down. It's compacting or doing whatever it's doing. Okay, I have a feeling that we are probably not going to see all the magic of this thing until it's actually in action on the field. So let me go ahead, get everything folded back up here. Let's take the trip back to the farm. This thing only goes 15 miles an hour. Ooh, and it turns a little weird. Okay, this thing only goes 15 miles an hour. So it's going to be a little bit of a trip back, but we're going to find a good parking spot for this guy. And then I think, I mean, I don't even have cotton on the field yet. This should be cotton sowing season, right? Cotton planting season is actually February. Okay, so February next month is when we can plant the cotton. Got it. Let's get this thing back to the farm. All right, we made it back to the farm. I just parked the new harvester next to our John Deere over here just to do a little like size comparison. I'm not sure if this one is bigger or if this one's bigger, or maybe they're about the same size. I know for sure when this thing does its little trick and it extends the roof there, it's definitely bigger than this thing height-wise. But other than that, I mean, they seem actually pretty similar. Yeah, you know what? They do definitely seem similar. Now, one thing we didn't do real quick is a cab tour. Let's go. We got a screen here. What does that say? Ground speed, area. Oh, wow. There's a lot of information on there. There's our little joystick for when we control the harvester. We've got all sorts of things going on here. Some AC vents. Got to have those. Got to love them. All right. Very cool. Oh, and we got a little passenger seat over here. Nice. What can we see at the back here? I know with like the other... Whoa. What's going on here? Am I possessed? It's like poltergeist. I can spin 360. I know with the other harvester, sometimes you can peek out this window and see how much you got going on back here. So you kind of know your fill level. And yeah, it's just an easy way to see like how things are. At least I think that's how it works. But man, very, very cool. I'm loving this thing. We did buy it like a month early. Well, actually not even a month early, like a year early. But this is when I wanted it and we got it. So let's go, man. Next up, we got to go ahead and plant some cotton. This is the big moment. Let's go. Well, we've made it to February. Time to plant a little bit of cotton. Let's just check out this seeder here, or the planter, I should say. Want to keep my terminology correct. Hopefully we've got enough going on in here. Ooh, we're a little low on fertilizer. Seeds may be enough. I think we can get away with 39% seeds. But you know what? Since we do need the solid fertilizer anyway, I've got a nice little stockpile of seeds going on at the shop. We'll head over there. We'll fill up everything, and then we'll just be ready to go. You know what? I need to fold, unfold, detach. I don't think I should be driving that thing through the streets on the back like it was. So let me head on over to the shop. I'm going to fill up everything, and then we'll be ready to go. Alrighty, back at the shop. It looks like we've got plenty of fertilizer and seedlage over here. So let's just go right on there. Oh, beautiful. And, whoa, we're mega low. Okay, we gotta buy more. We gotta buy more fertilizer. Man, I thought I had more than that here. Okay, hold please. Gotta take a trip in here. I guess a nice big bag of solid fertilizer is in order. So, bam, give it to me. One nice big bag, beautiful. And that is a big bag, is it not? All right, why are you not? There we go, okay. was getting worried for a second. Like, can I not fill from a big bag? What's going on here? Okay, beautiful. Wow, we need even more than that. All right, well, we should be good with that amount of solid fertilizer. That's definitely a decent amount, way more than we have in seeds. So yeah, it should be fine. But let's get back to the farm. Let's do some planting. Oh, let's go. We are now the proud owners of a cotton field. Let's go, man. You know, it's so weird planting right now in February. I'm so used to planting in April for soybeans, so it's like a big difference. But as you can see, bam, there we go. Cotton growing, yield bonus, 72%, weeds growing. Well, we don't want weeds. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the weeds. Maybe I'll buy a weeder next month. I don't know. Or I'll just spray with some herbicide. We'll see. But I definitely can roll this field and get it situated in that manner. So we'll get, I believe it's 2.5% bonus yield once we do the rolling. So that'll be very good. But man, we got so much done today. We got a cotton harvester. How crazy is that? I never thought we would get a cotton harvester until today. But it happened. That's what you could do when you save a little bit of money. So if you guys want to see me harvest this cotton, and you want to see how much cotton we get out of this field, and specifically how much that cotton is going to turn into fabric and make us lots and lots of money, well, you better make sure you're subscribed and you got your notifications turned on so you don't miss the next episode. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And as always, have yourself a beautiful day out there, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see each and every one of you on the next one.